Okay, we're here on Thursday night. We got a bunch of grinds to do, so let's get to it. Just got through running a wave defense. Fine, let's go back, locate where we are. Okay. Put up a shield real quick. Alright, you can see I'm mining some crystal, but first of all, we need to switch ships. I like to use my G5 epics for wave defense. I try to conserve as much Sigma as possible. I use only the ship I need. I don't try to overpower them like you'll see guys use a G6 ship to do. Freebooters. Why waste the Sigma? Even though it's going to be little, I can need it for upgrades and other things. So let's go back. I need to switch ships. Board cube. Whoops, wrong board cube. That's my little one. Okay. We're gonna do some armadas for the Armada event first. If you don't know which one I'm talking about, I'll show you here in a second. Let's see. Let's find my Armada crew. There we are. This is my best Armada crew. I'm using Chipotle, or whatever, however you say that dude's name. 7 of 9, Neelix, Paris, Pella, Etroy, BT, and Vial. And then I also got Gwen DeMarco on the side. Despite, one content creator, back when they had their chance for, I think it was either her or the other one in that arc for the deal, they should have went with Gwen, because Gwen is probably a top 5 officer in the game, because she's good on several fronts. Awesome in your PvP. She's maybe the top PvP officer in the game right now, below Dex. And she's real good at armadas, and she's real good at invading entities. But she's also pretty good at hostiles. If you're weak in a hostile grinding crew, like I said, you can't go wrong if you have like maybe tier 2 Naismith or higher. Gwen and Naismith with E-Data. There he is right there. That's a pretty good Armada crew, but I wouldn't use this. I wouldn't use Neelix here. I would definitely put Hugh here. Probably take out Pella and put Chapel if I was going to do that kind of grinding. You'll see me do it here in a minute. I'll show you my top crew here in a second when I get ready to do the other grinding in here. But let's go back. Get our Armada crew. Let's see. PvP. Armada crew. Here we go. It's stuck. Oh, there it goes. I've had it stick on me a few times. There's a lot of lag and some weird crap happening in the game right now. You saw some of it last night when I was playing. Last night when I was grinding, I went into a system where the hostiles were running backwards. And your ship was all over the place when you hit them. Okay, one of the things I like to do, I'm going to do 2 things. I'm going to use 2 support ships. I'm going to go ahead and pull my Titan out. And also going to switch and pull my Sorrentos out. I don't need them, but they reduce the hull damage, so when you're talking Sigma, everything counts. So I'm going to go ahead and pull both of these out. And I'm also going to pull out, this is something, if you haven't learned anything from tonight, this is something I want, especially all you G6 players, when you're doing these armadas with hazards. This is something you can do to reduce the time that it takes you to get in there and search for one of these. Okay, let's find the NX01. There we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull my cube out. I'm also going to pull the NX01 out. Oops, clicked on the wrong one. Okay. I'm going to do some solo armadas in the 68 system here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the reveals ability that it has, and what I can do is go ahead and kind of go over a game plan and see how, because every second in this hazard system counts. You lose hull. So I see right there, there's my there's the first solo armada right here. So what I'm also going to do, I'm going to be competing in the Eviscerator. Let's find it. Event that gives you stuff for that right here, Dimensional Breach. So what you're going to do here, I'm not going to use that piece of crap ship. It doesn't have the warp range anyway. So I'm going to go hit these 68s. It's going to give me, all I need to do is hit 3 of these, and I'll tear this out. And that's exactly what I'm going to do right here. I'm going to hit all the milestones just right here. Let's go ahead and buff him. Okay. See, now I can just go ahead and take my deal. I'll use the jump ability so I get there quick. And as soon as he hits the system, I'm already targeted. Boom, ready to go. So I wasted no time searching for him or coming out wherever it puts you in. So I'm right on target. And now all I gotta do is use my speed up. Use that. We could probably get 4 out of this, maybe, if I'm lucky. See, I use my cutting beam because there's an event for that too as well going right now. That'll help me score in that. And let's look at my... Okay, yeah, I got plenty. So I'll get all 4 of these. And as soon as I get in there, I will push the... Okay, let's get it home. All right. So that should have finished this whole event. right there. Yeah, all milestones met. As easy as that for that grind. Okay, let's pull these other ships back in. And while it's waiting for it to come back, let's go ahead and fix my ships back again. Okay, let's go back. Switch ships. I'm going to put my Navarre in that slot. Let's see. I got one of those. One of the other ships right now. Okay. Let's go ahead and fix it. Smart speed up. Done. Yeah, I'm still collecting on my daily. I work nights, so I didn't wake up until like 4 o'clock today, and I didn't really start playing until a couple of hours ago. So I haven't got haven't had that much hull damage to fix ships or spend it on anything. Okay, nothing in there. Let's go. Let's see what's going on here. Looking at something over here real quick. I don't see the chat right now, so I'm just not ignoring you because somehow some reason it didn't come up. Let's go. I'm gonna go ahead and log into my stream. Oh, come on, I don't need that. Come on, real quick. I don't know why it's not showing anything, but it's not. I've been kind of busy, so I haven't really noticed it until just now. Okay.
But he takes the safer route, which is totally understandable. He wants to be safe, wants to get a completion. And that was a big play downfield.
Okay, I got my chat up on my side screen here. Okay, I got my chat up on my side screen here. Okay, I got my chat up on my side screen here. Okay, I got my chat up on my side screen here. Okay, I got my chat up on my side screen here. Okay, I got my chat up on my side screen here. Okay, I got my chat up on my side screen. On my side screen. On my side screen. Into my OBS and see if I can move the audio into my OBS and see if I can move the audio into my OBS. There we go. I've got something. So some reason my desktop got put on. Alright. Weird. That is weird. I usually have it always turned off. Since I pulled it up like this, I'm going to have to kill the audio off of this one. Here we go. But anyway, this is how the other event I'm going to be doing tonight is okay, I'm not going to be doing the Gorn event because I have the ship already and I don't need that loot. I did that the other night when y'all saw me do some grinding on it, so I don't need it. So tonight we're working on this one. And I do need the board cube materials. You can never have enough with them, especially when you're upgrading one of them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch to my primary PvP, oh no, not PvP, PvE crew for hostiles, which is going to be the one I think y'all saw last night. It's going to be not be any changes. It's going to be the Kirk brothers, E-Data, Vial, Paris, Chapel, E-Troy, BT, and Hugh. That's always, those are my mainstays below deck. Now, if I had to add another one, I might add the Doctor to get extra loot for some stuff. But since I don't, I gotta wait till I get to tier 85 before I can get that last one. But right now, my main deal is to reduce the hull damage. I'm just trying to score points on this thing. And the way that you score points in this event is not from the actual hostile, it's using the cutting beam on them. So what I want to do is I want to hit the highest ones I can, the charge of the beam. You know what I can do? Wait a minute. Since this event, what I can do is instead I'll take one of my, because let's see which one of these guys I want to. Oh, let's get rid of Paris. I'm gonna get rid of Paris because we do have an officer that helps charge the beam, which is Phlox, I believe. Yep. So I'm going to go ahead and put him in Paris's place just so I can get more efficiency on charging the beam. So I'm going to go hit this 68. Yeah, it helps some. Now I'll be able to just so I'm a primary focus on the 68s and 67s. Now watch to see how. Let's see. Wait for it. Man, the lag is bad on this. See, I'm not getting any other points just for that. So I'm going to go hit this 68. And I should finish charging my beam. I know that it will. Okay, I'm going to pull it back in for a minute. While I'm doing this, I'm going to go ahead and use some Exacom for my Fed reputation. Just for grins to help get me some more. Let's pull it back. We got one more we can pull. Let's go. Since I'm doing, let's kill a couple birds with one stone instead of just doing it for this one event. Let's help our reputation while we're at it. Now I could put a rep crew on it, but I think the whole damage will I'll just do this to help me just a little bit. Let's find Reputation Federation. I'm low on those, so I'm gonna go ahead and use the lower one. I got a bunch of those. I want to save those to when I'm actually in that mirror system and can get big time. So I'm gonna use one of the 70% one. Just because. Alright. Well, let's go back and start popping them. See, I think you're getting points when you zap them and when you take the materials back into the station as well. So you get a double hit. You're scoring the deal, then whenever you dock it back home, you're getting that too as well. I'm going to hit another 67. And what time is it now? Is it? We still got an hour before reset. Okay, I'm charged up. Let's find a 66. Boom. Well, I saw a bunch of 68s somewhere. There's one. Let's go ahead and get this 66 right beforehand. Then when I hit that 67, it'll be charged up. Yeah, it's just a grind. This is a grind event. Whoops, I don't need to. I need to cutting beam that thing. Well, it sets me up for that 68 right there. But I can hit 268s and charge it all the way up. Yeah, sure can. Let's do that. One thing you got to be mindful too is how much you got in your cargo hole, because you don't want to have a full hull and then you do use your beam and you don't get none of it counts. Let's see. Let's use this. I think I just hit a 66 for no reason. Yeah, I wish the cutting beam was powerful enough that I could charge it up and hit the same one. I mean, I've got all the primes for that. So the one that I didn't get is the one that I don't see a need for. I see a bunch of people have the one where you can charge it multiple times. Come on, who want that? To me, that was a waste of money. Whoever bought those. I've never seen a real need for that. I don't like charging it up one time. I imagine charging it up several times. No, thank you. There's some primes in this game I don't think are necessary, and that is one of them. Now I wish they would have had another tier on the power, the one that boosts the power of the beam, so I could go like in a 70s system, hit 70s and pop 70s with it. That would be really nice. And don't get me started on how stupid it is. It's so weak against players. Because it is. It's very weak against players. Even with the... Because I can show you here in a minute. I have my research for this cube as high as it will let me do it my ops level and the level of the cube. I think it does it on the level of the cube, actually, not on ops level. So I'll show you that. So let's go into the research. Ships. Let's find it. Where is it? No, the cube. Oh yeah, the cube's in. I think it's in the X Borg actually. Okay. As you can see, I got my cutting beam primed maxed. Got my warp until it's tier 16. I didn't get this prime. This is the one that lets you do multiple charges. Because like I said, I don't see the reason for it. You know, all my other ones are all until I get to 16. This is one I may end up buying. But I just, there's other things in the game I needed worse than that. You know, everything else in here is maxed out. And you can see even with flocks below, it takes me like a minimum of 268s or 3 of the other combination of the other ones to get this thing charged. So you, like I said, you score when you use the beam, and you hear in a second when I go back in the dock, I'll slow down and let you see that how it scores. And here's another 68, so I only have to do 2. You can see I'm getting low on cargo hull space. I do think I got one more in me before I got to dock it. Like I said, I'm getting rep points for this, so it didn't really matter. Yeah, I'm glad they're doing this on Thursdays now because it gives you a reason to do these. Because I was very low until last week when they started doing these. You can see it gave me 1.4 million when I docked it. Now I can fix this, or I can just go ahead, and that's what I'm going to do here. I'm not going to fix it. I'm going to wait till I got a little bit more hull damage, because it'll actually cost you more doing partial ones than doing a full. Honestly, I'm not really caring about the event. To me, that, let's see what we get for winning. I just need to stock this up so I don't have to do this any other time of the week, but Thursdays. That's basically what I'm doing. So I'm not going to go crazy with this. I know there are some guys on the server that have to win everything, and they'll sit there and do this all night long just so they can win it. And that's not me. I mean, if it was a really good prize and let's see, look at the game's stuck again. There it goes. Okay. Let's look at the payout on this. Okay, right now, this is my payoff. Okay, that's okay. Winner, not that much better. So why bust your ass? Well, that's not the winner one. Okay, the winner one is a little bit more decent, but still, that's maybe through the different pulls that we have, that's probably not even 2 days worth of pulls. So let's see what the top guys got here. Yeah. Both of these guys, what the fuck, you know. For me, it's just trying to keep for me at least, it's a source to get some bonus for something I need to do anyway, which is for my refinery. Which, let's find it. Support. Which is this. See, I got 1 million of that. But what it costs for me to get the pulls are pretty high. So, because I got a tier 15 in my big cube, that's the one I'm not working on. My little cube is the one that I am, which is at 2 billion. It's at tier 13, and when I get this one up as high as the other one, this one's going to be my grinding one, because I've got this deal on it. But right now, I don't think it's weak. I don't think it's strong enough. Let's switch them just for grins. I don't think it's strong enough to do these ones in here, and it's still not a G6 materials, so if I die, no biggie. But I'm just gonna see for myself. I haven't tested this little cube in a while. We'll see how it will do. All right, let's put my Navarre back on here. I don't think it's ready to take over the grinding for the game yet. I don't think it's ready, but when I do, that's going to be my grinder. So I've got a grinding thing, and I'll put one of these Chaos Tech hostile grind. Let's go with the 66. Just make sure I got the right one on there. Yeah, let's go with the 66. See what it does. What the hull damage is on. Okay, it completely does it, but the thing's gonna stop me is this. It's not gonna do crap on this hostile. Let's see what it does. Yeah, I have to do two, so I can just. Okay, let's do that. Oh, it's got that. It's got that stupid cooldown on it in between, which is totally dumb. Okay, that's not too bad actually. Well, you guys, you found out I found something out tonight. On this particular event, this is what I'm going to do because it's earning its own keep. I'll go in, I'll see, I can probably hit the 67 and we'll see what kind of damage it does to it. And like I said, this is all going to be G5 stuff. Oh, I see it destroyed it. Didn't have the power for it, which is okay. We'll switch back. Not quite there yet. But like I said, if I want to do 66 on 66 and have to hit it twice, then I could do it now. But it's not probably next tier up. I can probably use it to do most of my grinding. Cool. Let's go back to the main ship. Wait a minute. Let's see. Yeah, it's got all my same officers. I didn't lose anybody, so hey, it's just not powerful enough. Okay, let's go back to the big boy. I was wondering if it didn't have enough seats for Hugh in there, that would have made a big difference. Let's go back. But lets me know I'm almost there with that one. Where maybe 2 weeks from now I can be using it for its own thing here. Because right now I'm locked until I get my 70 ship. I think I have to get it to tier 6 before I can take this to tier 16. The next time we pull it in dock, I like doing only one. And I might be able to do that on the next tier up with that one. We did it about halfway done. Or you know what, I could take flocks out of there and see if I put nah, I'm not going to do it. Let's go ahead and beam this thing when it gets over there. See, I'm getting some bonus for this. You know, it's not as good as the Mirrorverse stuff, but it's something I'm doing anyway, so why not? Why not earn some extra rep? Okay, let's get that one. We got 268s here. Yeah, I mean, going all out to win this thing, I'd probably have to do this for about 4 hours. To me, I'm going to try to get just a little bit more. So, like I said, I can take full pulls all week and not even worry about running out of it. For me, I'm just getting paid to do something that I probably need to do every week anyway, until I get both of these as high as I can tier them up. Right now, the highest I can tier the little cube up is 14 until I get either my Navarre, not my Navarre, my interceptor here, the 66 interceptor, the Valox, I think it's called. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I need to get this one up to tier 9 or we'll switch it up and put my Titan there. Or my Titan. I have to get either one of those to tier 9 before I can, because right now I got this one tier 5 and this one tier 4. Now the one I'm going to work on first is this one, because I've seen what this can do in arenas. It's pretty nasty when it's tiered up, even more so than the Titan or my cause here. So also it's a good cube killer from the higher tier ones. So that's going to be my main focus for the next, couple weeks, is seeing how high I can get this bad boy up. I need it to tier 9, but I want to take it to at least tier 11, so that way I get. Oh crap! I just screwed up. Damn it! It's my fault for not paying attention. I didn't click on it. Damn. I hate when I waste Sigma like that, and I just did. But let's go back. Since I want it to here. I need it here for the cube, and I want it here for the game. I won't be using this crew in this ship once I get it here, because I'm going to use a different crew. But until then, and also I'm working on getting enough of these rods so I can unlock it. But once I do, as you can see, I already got the cannon on it, and I'm prepping it to get it to where I want it to be. Hope I can get it in 2 weeks. At least to tier 7. I'm hoping not tier 7, tier 9. I'm hoping to have tier 9 in 2 weeks. And I'm hoping to have it tier 11 by sometime in January, hopefully. But that is going to be the focus of my game right now. I just did it again almost. Come on, man. See, I'm not used to playing on the PC. I'm used to playing on my iPad. And the clicks on this key mouse sometimes screws me over. That time I just forgot, though. And the time before. Can't blame it. I just gave me. Let's do this. Yeah, I gotta pay more attention. Pay more attention, Joe. What you're doing. Okay. I'm gonna get that. I'll save that. Yeah, just grinding away. Yeah, I can see if the prize is really good going hard after this, because it's not that hard. But to me, it's not worth. For what little difference in what I'm going to get and what number first place gets. I don't know if the juice is worth it. Well, the juice is not worth the squeeze in that particular, I believe, at least. If you got like 50,000 in Pluto matter for winning this thing. Enough to do like 2 upgrades in the on one of your higher tiered forbidden techs for winning this. I would be all over it. But you don't. You're just, this is kind of meh. Kind of first prize, to be honest with me. But there are guys in the game, like that guy, who's got to win everything, and he's going to... Yeah, sometimes I like to screw with him. They take a hard run at something just for the hell of it to make him work harder for it. But tonight's not that night. I moved up 1 position. Wait, yay! Big deal. Like I said, I'm doing it for this. I'm doing it for actually for what I'm going to be banking here in a second. Not for actually the whatever I got in the event for the milestone event, and for this was just icing on the cake, so to speak. I don't know, do I have enough to put another one in here? Let's see. Hopefully I do. Hopefully. I'm really getting really full there. I think I do. I think I'm good. Let's look at it when I'm done. Yeah, I just made it, so I gotta go dock. Let's just for grand see how much is in here. See, I got 57,000 of. This is what I need. This is what's going to count when it goes in here. Let's see. Yeah, see, when I get a full one, it's pretty much 1.4 million. When I do it, and then let's see. Curious. Well, that's the milestone event. I'm looking at the wrong one. Go to cube. That actually put me up 2 spots. Okay, let's look how much it's helping me in the actual thing that I actually need, which is in a refinery. You got 1.1. I think I might try to get another 100,000 worth of maybe that. I guess that's 2 more runs. Let's do 2 more runs. Okay, while we're doing this, now we can go. Okay, we'll go ahead and redeem. I like to have full pulls, and that usually if I hit 4 of those, that'll give me a full pull in here. Basically, I'm doing it for this and that. To me, the rest of the stuff that we get in here is very underwhelming. Like, I did get lucky on the pulls on this one this time around, so that's good. And if you don't know what the Galactic Acclaim is used for, so they got like a hull plating boost on here. You need 2,000. Usually I got 880, and I don't like it when it does that. And when I do that, we'll take it up to level 4. And the thing I'm working on too in this one is cloak. Almost had enough to do 2. So I'm working on my cloak on that ship right now. And for some reason it took me back to Fed. That is weird. But anyway, that, and probably the most valuable thing that's coming in those things is that the rare particle. And it's some of the, what's good about the particle stuff, just the regular one that you earn dailies, and I earned in there. They have some really good research that you can use. It doesn't use Sigma. I mean, it uses Sigma speed ups if you're going to speed it up, but as you can see right there, I could help my formation from. See, I don't have any issues trying to do those. I probably wouldn't use it there for that. And the rares has some really good research, especially as you can see, increases base interceptors versus players. This is where I'm using it. You know, I'm gonna have to. I think you can take it all the way up to 7, like I did on my Explorer, before I got to do one of these. Let's see what it says. Oh no, I need R&D 68 before I can do another one. Okay, this one uses faction credits, which helps you with the hazards, but it's only for Federation ships, and now I'm not using a Federation ship very much inside those systems. And right now I'm using my Klingon to get my 70 ship, so I don't have any extra. I'll probably hit that when I get done with that ship. And I think all the rest of them use regular. Yeah, all the rest of it use regular. But there's some good research in here. It starts right here where you can see where I've got my hazards all the way done there. That was key early on. And I think there is a prime here somewhere. Yeah, this is prime. If you can afford to buy primes, this is one. I got this right away. So I got that prime, and then I used the hazard stuff to max out the asteroid field, the ion fields, and the radiation. Basically what that does is it helps you take your Silky and some of those hazard systems and lets it mine. Far as what I need for my ships, it doesn't really help my ships, as you can see when I was in doing those solos. I think there's some. I think there's some back here. Like, here's some more back here. But see, I need to do this one because see, none of them help my cube though, because my cube is really a Romulan ship, I guess. I don't know, but my cube doesn't fall under these 3 factions. That's the thing that I'm using. But I do need to. This weekend, I'm going to be doing some of these Romulan ones. Before I didn't do it because I didn't have any Romulan ships that were ones I actually used anymore. But now that I'm going to be using that Interceptor, these 2 are going to be 2 things I do this weekend during the leaderboard event. I'm going to be doing that and trying to open both of these up now that I've got the rep. Before I didn't have the rep to even do it until a couple of weeks ago. I've basically taken my Romulan rep. Whoops, wrong. Wrong one. My Romulan rep is now at Revered. That's the wrong one. My Romulan rep. I took my Romulan rep from 1 billion to where it is right now in basically 2 weeks. A lot of it was all done in the mirror system. As I was trying to max this one out, and then I went in and did the Federation to Revered so I could get my Titan. And you can recently, if you go on my YouTube channel, I just posted up about 3 weeks ago. You can see where I did my Klingon, maxed it out. But this past weekend, I got my Romulan all the way up to Revered, and I'm gonna take a rest on doing the reputation for just a little bit. I'm gonna rest doing that because I grinded probably about 2.5 weeks straight to get these where they're at right now, and I'm going to take a slight break and just let them grow organically because they do from the dailies. And then I'm going to go and try to get this one maxed out. I'll probably do the Romulan at some time, but it's not a priority because, like I said, I don't plan to get that ship at 70. I'm going to do the Klingon Interceptor. I'm going to do the Enterprise E. Those are going to be my two main ships at 70. Just because I'm just going on the past, what I've noticed with all the epic ships. Usually the Romulan battleship is a piece of crap. It can get beat by either of these ships. You know, I know how to beat an Enterprise with an Interceptor, but the only time that the Romulan Epic had a brief reprieve from that was when the Battleship Strike Team came out. Because you remember the Battleship Strike Team was the first one. It had a little bit of a shelf life where it was having the epic battleship from Romulan was the thing to have for just a little bit. But at that time I already had my Katinga. So I've never even used one of the epics. I've made them just to tear up to scrap. But right now, let's see. Let's go into my ships. I'm going to go ahead and just push the repair on it while we're sitting here. Give some guys that are working for that deal, if they haven't finished the battle pass today, that gives them a chance to get some helps while we're talking here. Okay, we go into my ships. We'll see if I do have any. Well, hey, we can do that. We can do battleship. As you can see, no Romulan battleship, but just because they're so crappy. I got this when one of these Forchas. I got that when it was going up. The other one I grinded out, you know, and made it. Eventually, when they let you scrap these G5 ships, I'll scrap one of these. But I will keep at least one of every Klingon ship I have because that's my main faction. As you can see, I still got some of them I remade. You know, after I got the primes that made the ships easy to tear up. But you can see I still got my D3. Bortus, my Burrell, my D4, which was a major player for me at one time. Katingo, which is also was also a major player for me at one time. The Culinaro is a good ship, but the Sanctus was a better ship at that level than that one. And the Fed battleship, whatever it was called, I don't know, I don't remember what it was called, but that was a piece of crap too. You can see I got my Haicha, was a major player for me for a long while. And then you saw my Vorcha already. And my Kaz. Not Cove, I guess Cove or whatever. Soplex, Cove Soplex or whatever. And then probably the one time maybe the most feared ship on this server was my Roteran. Even some of the guys that were on G6, I was going up there and popping their ship with this bad boy. I love this ship. This is my favorite ship in the game of all time. But I can't wait to see what this does. Tiered up. Right now, I don't know how strong it is compared to some of the other. I don't think I could get guys cubes with it yet. Dvar's a decent ship. Wasn't a big player for me because, like I said, I could take people's ops. Their ops 63 ship out pretty easy with my Roteran. So, but I like this ship. This ship's been pretty good. My Kaz. Let's open it up. It's been a good ship for me so far. Not as strong as I thought it would be. I thought I could maybe punch up against some of the cubes with it, but it doesn't do really good against them. But against all other ships, yeah. I've done some nasty business with against other ships. It doesn't do good against a cube. It has a triangle against it, but I thought being tiered up as high as it would be, I'd be able to overcome that, but haven't. Now I have a few times when the guy in the cubes put a crappy crew in there, or I've been able to counter crew him. Now that is a factor too. You can counter crew in this game, and I was able to counter crew and beat him, but I got to overcome the battle triangle, and it's tough to do against the cube that's higher, like or the same length. I can't remember what I've done, like on a tier 14. I think I can take a tier 14 with this, unless he's counter crews me, But anyway, so I'm looking forward to get this bad boy in action. Can't wait to get him tiered up. And when I get him tiered up, there's going to be some changes for me in the game. But right now, priority one is this ship right here. And all the upgrades and all the stuff that I do. I'm going to make a couple, this weekend I'm going to make a couple upgrades on my station, because I got to, because I'm close to getting that 68 started, but not quite. I still got a little work to do, but I'm looking forward to getting that done. Let's see what time it is. Okay, we can do our dailies. So what I do in my dailies to get them done is I'm going to go ahead and bring out I'm going to go ahead and bring out my... I need to get that where I can do a max fortification for the weekend, so I'm not going to use my Titan again. I'm just going to use my Sorrentos. And I still got the right crew on there, so I'm going to pull my crew, cube out, buff my cube, and this time we're going to go into the 69 system. And I'm also going to go ahead and pull out my past it. NX01. Well, I gotta go back before let's go back. Pull out my NX01. Let's go up in the 69 system. I want to look and see where target the 69s and 70s is what I'm looking for. Like I said, I do this mainly just so I can, okay, there's one right off the bat. We're going to put tell our cube to jump. We're going to go right for it. Because like I said, you do not want to waste any time in this system at all. Let's find the other higher ones. They usually have them all spread out. They don't do you a lot of favors in this thing. Okay, here's a 69. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pop this bad boy. There's a 69 up here. Find another high one. I'm just going to go with a 6. Okay, there's a 70 right there. I'm going to get it. I'm going to keep this one and come on, man. Give me my. Okay, I can get this one. Pull it out of there. Okay, let's go for the 70. There's a 69 there. There's another 70. I'm going to easily get my milestones done in here. Okay, boom. Okay, there's two 70s. I'm going to get both of those bad boys. Make sure I got the right one. No, that's not it. Maybe it's this one. Yeah. Okay. I gotta go up here and get these one for the. I got a full thing, but I need to get. Okay, I got it. Find another. There we go. Okay, I don't think I got any more. I think I got, yeah, the hazard destroyed me, but I got all my milestones. That's what I was looking for anyway. Usually I don't have a little hole left when I come back, but I got all the milestones. That knocked off 12 of them. Now that mining one did one too, but see, I got the hazard particles, which I need. I got all this stuff here, plus I got now I'm gonna do the which I like this, like what they did with here, but that way I can choose. But right now I'm collecting them all. So you can see I've got I got no points on that one because of my Klingon on that one. Which is okay. I'm done with my dailies. I think we're going to wrap it up right there. I was going to see what was going on. They said there was something going on there. I didn't see anything. Back to where we are. Okay, I'm done with my dailies, and I'm going to wrap it up right there. Thanks for watching.